Hello. There is a way to drive the fCurves in Bifrost with a simple animation curve from Maya. So the process goes this way. We'll create a graph first, we'll delete everything, and from here maybe we'll create a line, simple line. Here we'll add some subdivisions. Let's go 128 to have more detail. We can add here a strand shape, then a size profile for the strands. We plug everything. Let's hide this for the moment. And add a terminal at the end so we can see what we have. Let's remove as well the screen align so it's not rotating with us. Now, what we need to add here is in the profile, the strand size profile, So to do that, we could go to the node editor and create an AnimCurve node. Let's take the TA, just rename it first. Let's go with AnimCurveTA Bif profile 1. So we keep this organized. This is not visible in the outliner, so what we can do here is simply go to the display, untag the DAG objects only, make it everything visible. Now is here, so right click and we are going to create a set, a quick selection set. Quick selection set, Bifrost profiles. Okay, and now we can again check DAG objects only. Every time we need to select it, we don't have to come to the node editor and select it, but we can just select here in the outliner. Go back to the Bifrost graph, and here we can just middle click and drag the node, and there you have it. Before we apply it, let's try to, if we apply it at the moment, there's going to be no profile because it goes from 0 to 1, this animation curve. So with this selected, with the animation curve selected, we can go to the graph editor. Let's go to 0, and maybe here is going to be useful if we go to 1 only as well. And make sure as well that we don't have the snap to whole frames, so uncheck that, save it, and now we can just select this, press S to add a key. Let's go to the end, add another key, and in between we can now go in between frames. Let's add a couple of keys here and start playing with the profile. As you can see, we can modify the profile of this object. Even this, we're gonna find something that we like or what we want, and that's it. Maybe all of this is too big. Let's do something like that. Maybe a little bigger, looks better. That's it. We have a profile. Profile for this. We can now add more of them. So just with this selected, we're going to duplicate a couple of times. We'll go to the graph editor again, and with number 2 selected, we're gonna maybe add a little bit more here. And then number 3, we're gonna maybe move that up. Maybe a kind of spheric thingy. Go back here to the Bifrost graph editor, bring the profile 2, then the 3, and we could here create a build array. So we have 1, 2, and 3. Then here we're going to get from array and now we can connect it. At the moment we have selected the first one, so 0, and then we can go to 1 or 2. Now we have 3 profiles here, and we can continue on here. That's the way how we can drive an fCurve shape or profile for the strands. There's a way as well to do the same with the animation. So for that, let's rename this Bif file strands, and then we're gonna create another one. Then create a graph, select everything. Let's hide this guy, and here we're gonna create a sphere. Standard sphere, a little terminal here as well, so we can see our Bifrost sphere here. Nothing fancy. Then we can repeat what we had here, maybe. Let's do it again here. Animation curve, AnimCurveTA. Let's see. Animation CurveTA Bif animation. Same things. So let's go the same process. Right click, create and quick selection set. Selection set Bif animation. Check tag objects only, and then this guy selected. Let's go to the graph editor to frame 0. Will be good, and maybe let's expand here to frame 10. Add a key, press S, and modify this value maybe to 10 or something like that as well, and then frame 20 or so. Another key, and let's go with 0. We have just a simple up and down frames, and now we can just go here and apply this animation to our sphere. To do it is very simple. You just drag this animation curve here, and we will need, in this case, we'll need a time node, otherwise it won't work. And then an evaluate fCurve node here. Connect the animation to the fCurve. The frame we're gonna connect to the X value, so it's gonna read the time of the animation. And then here, maybe into this little guy, let's go with the transform. And the position, we're gonna create a node value. Open that, and let's plug this into the Y channel at this time. And there you have it. The animation is started already taking shape. So if I play this, we have an animation. And whatever you do to this curve now, to this node, the animation node that we have here, it's going to be reflected in Bifrost. So let's check. Let's take this and do a cycle, curve, post cycle, post, and there you have it. And now we play, it is going to keep doing that cycle. If we modify these keys as well, whatever it is, if we modify the timing or the spacing or the value, it's going to keep doing the same. So that is the way how we can use this to animate objects in Bifrost or any parameter. So the crab will look something like this, but here you could connect this to, I don't know, to the size maybe. I'm not sure the dimensions. We can, yeah, the radius, you know, this is gonna go from 0 to directly this guy here from 0 to 10. maybe you remove the position animation, you know. You have that. I can go here and say maybe we move 2 to 5 is the value. In the same way, you know, we can animate any parameter in Bifrost that way. There you have it. Hope that helps. Thank you for watching.